Hi everyone, welcome to Bonnie Carol Lee Makes Cards. Today's card features Simon Says Stamps, Be Kind. When I make cards, I often have an image in my head that I'm trying to work towards. In the case of this card, things just didn't go the way I thought they would. I didn't edit anything out. I thought I would just show the process, and at the end of the video you'll see where I had to do some enhancements. I began this card by blending a background on Bristol Smooth cardstock. I used Distress Oxide inks, Evergreen Bough, Pine Needles, and Peacock Feathers. The ink is applied several times. With each application I overlap the colors. I continue in this manner until I have a smooth blend. When the panel is completely dry, I die cut it using Simon Says Stamps A2 fine frames. I also cut it out of gold matte cardstock. The gold frame will replace the previous one. This stamp set comes with a few leafy branches. I am going to work with just one of them in this card. I use my MISTI so I can stamp the image with Versamark ink. I used my anti-static powder before I stamped my image. As you'll see later on in the video, this was an unnecessary step. This just happens to be one of those cards. What I did know was that I was going to stamp this image twice, so I did leave the stamp in my MISTI. I heat emboss it a second time using Wow's Metallic Gold Rich. I also stamp Be Kind in Versamark ink and emboss it, and then the secondary sentiment at the top of the card is stamped with Versa Fine black ink. My original thought was to color these cards using Distress Oxide inks. I stamped the three colors that I used in the background on my media mat. I pick up the color with a water brush and apply it to the leaves. I use my darkest ink at the base of the leaf and then work up towards the tip with the lighter colors. As I'm working on the leaves, I'm not getting the contrast that I think I want. I look for my darkest green of my Distress Oxides, and that is Forest Moss. I add that into the base of each of the leaves, but I'm still not feeling it. So next I added a dusting of embossing powder around the leaf to try to highlight it. For this technique, I use a little embossing powder at a time, just sprinkling it on my paper. I heat the underside of the paper, causing the powder to melt and stick. I can then complete the heat embossing as normal. I adhere the panel to foam. So there is good contact between the paper and the foam. I put my MISTI on top and let it dry. I use some Scotch tape to attach the thin gold frame to the outside cutout of my panel. After trimming off the Scotch tape, I apply liquid adhesive. I make sure that the thin frame is dotted with glue. This outer portion of the panel is now attached to the card base. After trimming off the excess foam, I'm ready to attach this raised panel to the card as well. I attach green crystals around the card using Nouveau Smooth Precision Glue. I really like this glue for this purpose. You simply depress it. It leaves a small amount of glue perfect to attach embellishments. So now that the card is complete, I'm still not happy. This isn't what I pictured when I set out to make this card. The leaves still look too washed out to me, and so I've decided that I'm going to use my Zig marker to add in some more contrast. I use marine green. It is a green, but it has bluish undertones. I apply color to the base of the leaf and then follow on the bottom side to the tip. When I use my water brush to pull the color, I'm careful to maintain the highlight area. With all the twisting and turning to make this card, I am happy with the end result, which is kind of a relief. Not all the cards that I struggle with to achieve the vision that's inside my head have this happy ending. So thanks so much for stopping by and letting me share a test of perseverance with you.